Papasok na yung trupa!
In the early hours of May 23, 2017, the sound of gunfire shattered the calm of the Islamic city of Marawi. What began as an ordinary day quickly turned into chaos as armed militants flooded the streets, raised black flags, and unleashed violence that would change the city forever. Civilians ran for their lives, unaware that their home was about to become the center of one of the most brutal battles in Philippine history. Marawi had become the center of the battlefield. Armed with high-powered weapons, snipers occupied rooftops, buildings were fortified, and explosives were planted along major roads. Homes, mosques, schools, and commercial centers were turned into strongholds. The narrow streets and dense urban environment made every military advance slow and deadly, forcing government troops into intense close-quarters combat. As the fighting escalated, thousands of civilians were caught in the crossfire. Families fled in fear, carrying only what they could as airstrikes and artillery fire echoed across Marawi. Entire neighborhoods were destroyed, and the once vibrant Islamic city was reduced to ruins. More than 300,000 residents were displaced, seeking refuge in evacuation centers as they waited for the fighting to end. For the armed forces of the Philippines, the battle was a true test of endurance and sacrifice. Elite units, including the Scout Rangers, Special Forces, and Marine units, were deployed to reclaim the city block by block. Soldiers faced relentless sniper fire, improvised explosive devices, extreme heat, and exhaustion. Despite these dangers, they continued to advance, determined to liberate Marawi from extremist control. The battle dragged on for 5 long months.
Tira tayo! Timon! Titira tayo, sniper lang! Titira tayo!
It was a painful reminder of the dangers of radicalization, terrorism, and urban warfare. It exposed the vulnerabilities of cities under siege, but it also revealed the courage, discipline, and heroism of Filipino soldiers who stood their ground against overwhelming odds. For the people of Marawi, the battle did not end with liberation. Rebuilding lives, homes, and communities became the next challenge. Amid the ruins, the resilience of the Mindanao people shone through, proof that even after immense destruction, hope and recovery are possible. Marawi was not just a city under attack. It was the center of the battlefield, a symbol of sacrifice, survival, and national resolve. And its story will never be forgotten.
Hereby declare Marawi City liberated from the terrorist influence that marks the beginning of rehabilitation of the city.
Marawi was once the center of the battlefield, marked by fear, sacrifice, and loss. Today, it stands as a reminder of the cost of extremism and the strength of a people who endured. From the ruins rose resilience, and from the pain, a nation learned that peace must always be defended.